Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Atlassian. It is time for another update, and it appears we were actually bottoming within this internal movement to the downside during our previous video. We are looking at a quite substantial relief rally, to say the very least, because this could actually turn into something more. This is an opportunity to identify a confirmation that we will not extend to lower prices within this area of an impulse within the wave C. It is an opportunity to form a confirmation that this structure might have actually bottomed, that this wave 2 is in and we are looking for extensions to new all-time highs within wave 3. Now, before this actually happens, we need to break certain resistance levels. We need to build certain patterns that would be providing such indications, and this is not in yet. But today I will be showing you the path we are looking for to have this confirmation. Before we get into it, on the larger time frame, this structure still remains the same 1-2 setup we have always been looking for. We are still looking for a reversal into a wave 3 to new all-time highs against the 78.6% retracement at $34.7. As long as we do not get a sustained break below this level, this wave 2 can still work out and we can still look for the reversal. Within this wave 2, we are currently still tracking this idea of an ABC pattern, and even the idea of an impulse within this as a wave C is still in play, as we haven't yet broken any of the resistance levels for a potential wave 4, even with this quite substantial movement to the upside we have built in the last few weeks. So internally, within this as a wave 3, we have been tracking this idea of a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we were expecting to start a wave 4 at some point, not necessarily exactly as I was recording the last video, but nonetheless, we have had these levels of resistance up to $96.7, within which a wave 4 correction could be taking place before extending to even lower prices within this wave 5 part of the larger wave 3 of the wave C. Now, since we only have a 3-wave move to the upside so far, that is exactly what we would expect of such a wave 4, and we want to see the indication that it is something more. We want to see an initial 5 move to the upside. We want to see a break of the resistance levels that go up to the 50% retracement, and that would allow us to look for something potentially more bullish. To be clear, breaking the 50% retracement alone does not guarantee that a bottom is in place, does not even guarantee that we will extend higher, because this as an overall wave C could follow through within different interpretations, could still extend to lower prices. We would need to be tracking new resistance levels, but honestly, based on the actual internal structure we have within this area, I would have much more confidence on this chart even if we only break this resistance area. Now, let's get into the internal structure. Let's see what we are tracking. So, as I was saying, we are looking to build a 5-wave move to the upside. If we follow through only within an ABC structure in this area, it is not enough. It is exactly what the wave 4 would be expected to look like. And instead, I want to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 take place within this structure, where within this as a wave 3, well, I would expect to reach at least the 138.2% extension of the wave 1 for it to be a reliable wave 3, for me to actually be able to reliably track a follow-up wave 4 correction and a wave 5 to be taking us to even higher prices, which would build our larger confirmation that a more substantial bottom would be in. The thing is, within both the wave 3 in yellow and the wave C in white, I am currently tracking an impulse. Within both of these interpretations, I am looking to build a 5-wave pattern, which would be primarily expected to extend higher still. So within this blue scenario we have here internally, I would like to see a 1, 2, a wave 3 that would be expected to go on for a while longer, and then a wave 4 and a wave 5. The thing is, within this interpretation, the wave 3 alone could very easily get through this resistance area we are tracking, because even the internal wave 3 does not look too complete to me, and then I would expect a 4th and a 5th to form the larger structure. Now, if this actually follows through in this count, this white wave 4 might actually be failing because we would likely exceed the resistance area we would have for the impulse within the larger wave C within the large wave 2 correction. So there is the possibility that this wave B would have actually bottomed here. I cannot rule that out, unfortunately, in which case we could be expecting a more substantial top to form rather soon. We could expect, even within the internal wave 3 we have in this area in blue, to actually have a top in place. This is something to be wary about. I'm not necessarily looking for a trade setup within this small time frame based on the structure we currently have available, because there is no confirmation that the bottom is in. Right now, there is still plenty of risk, but there is also plenty of opportunity if we manage to follow through within this yellow interpretation. Now, in terms of the internal structure, let's make some room here. I am looking ideally for one more high within this as a wave 3 to the upside. If I am to look at a smaller time frame, I am actually identifying a potential impulse in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, something like this. And realistically, it could extend even beyond, but let's keep it simple. And as long as we hold here $86.9, I would like to see one more high within this structure. If it fails to form, I would likely have to assume that this as a wave 4 has actually built in a triangle, and the wave 5 top would already be in place. But against these levels, we can still prefer one more high. And for now, I believe it best to zoom out. We have the roadmap in place, but ultimately, unless we push into significantly deeper levels of support within the larger time frame, right? This lower boundary support level for the wave 2, let's say, the 78.6% retracement, $34-$35. There is still plenty of risk. From the current levels to invalidation, we could be looking at over 60%. Just a thought. And then if we are to manage to build out this yellow structure, well, that would be an opportunity by itself, because we would have an initial 5-wave move to the upside, which would allow a trade setup regardless of the larger structure, the larger time frame, because even in a larger bearish structure, an initial 5-wave move to the upside would be enough to look for, at the very least, a larger A, B, C structure within a correction, if not something even more bullish, something like a larger 5-wave move to the upside, which would by itself start an even larger trend. And for now, these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed the content and want to support it directly, check out the channel membership. And other than that, let me know what else you would like me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I wish you a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.